All right, guys, how's it going? Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about Ben Jacobs. Well, he's a journalist I'm sure you've heard of before. He's a Fabrizio Romano wannabe. We'd never really heard of him until a few years ago. And he made his name and grew quite a considerable following on social media after placing himself in all the news and speculation regarding when Liverpool was put up for sale by FSG a few years ago. Do you remember? And I was in Newcastle when that news broke. I was outside St James's Park walking around. Do you remember? And I went on my thing straight away. First time I'd gone to England without my fucking laptop. Something always kicks off when I go away. Anyway, as a result of that, he was like publishing a lot of claims at the time. And a lot of Liverpool fans started following him. And I think he was doing the same with Manchester United as well. And he was putting all these claims out about, oh, this is happening in the Middle East, this interest, that interest. And he would publish an exclusive, such and such in for Liverpool. Then 5 days later go, no, they're no longer interested. So you don't know if it was ever true or not. So he built up quite a following. And he really progressed his career, I think, because following that, he got different work opportunities. I think Spectre will tell you, Spectre is one of my viewers, Cop Talk TV's greatest moderator, by the way, I'll have you know. I think he became Talk Sport's Middle Eastern expert, as correspondent or something like that, all to do with football things. And now he's writing for Give Me Sport, GiveMeStrength.com, whatever, which is, very clickbaity, not very good, to be honest with you. And he's published something on there today to do with Marc, Guéhi, Liverpool, Man City. We're going to take a look at that. But I was just thinking about, his career, and I was looking at his website, his CV, and there's nothing mentioned on there about, his time at the BBC. Like this headline here, BBC launches hunt for radio saboteur. The BBC is mounting a top-level probe using CCTV and computer information to find who's responsible for tampering with an early Saturday morning 5 live sports news bulletin, blah, blah, blah. You'll have to read it yourself. And he got banned from the BBC. There he is, look. There he is back in the day. And the headline here on the Mail, Jacobs scores BT comeback after BBC ban. He was banned for life by the BBC after a costly and lengthy investigation to do with sabotaging a Radio 5 live pre-recorded interview. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but to do with Roberto Martinez deliberately inserting in parts an X-rated not-for-broadcast rant. He denied the allegations made against him. And it says here, Jacobs, who once delivered a series of sports bulletins for the BBC Naked, is believed to know BT's executive producer David Moss from the pair's time together at beIN Sports. So, he looks a little bit different today, does the lad, doesn't he? Well, we've all done silly things, haven't we, over years? Anyway, shall we get on with it, see what the fuckers said? Right. Marc Guéhi's situation all depends on the player. Crystal Palace are open to a sale, but as of early January want more than 35 million. The 35 million agreed with Liverpool over the summer. That's because they'd need to find a replacement. Might also have to overpay. After all, the January window tends to be a seller's market. As I always tell you, it's difficult to negotiate and navigate the January window. Manchester United are considering a bid right away. Arsenal, Liverpool are keen, but would rather do business in the summer. He claims Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, hang on a minute, Bayern Munich and Inter Milan have also made inquiries, while Barcelona held a meeting with the Guéhi camp. I haven't seen anything to do with Atletico Madrid in any of the media out here. Real Madrid were mentioned with him recently. I think they're just names being thrown in there, to be honest with you. And then there's a bit that says Arsenal have joined the race to sign the sought-after Premier League star. My understanding is Barcelona were put off by Guéhi's wage demands, and unless they are lowered, are put off by signing him even as a free agent. He ain't going to Barcelona. He says here, Guéhi isn't asking for anything unreasonable, but would command a top Premier League wage, and Barcelona's finances are tight. No shit. I think there is a realistic chance Guéhi stays, plays the World Cup, then takes his pick of clubs. So he's thinking, he's not telling you what's going to happen. Only a Man City bid might change that, forcing other suitors into the equation earlier than they would like. If Guéhi does go mid-season, he'll want guarantees of instant game time, which are harder for Arsenal or Liverpool to give, considering they both have established centre-back pairings. He'll get a game at fucking... I get a game at Liverpool in fucking defence. What's he on about, silly cunt? Right, here we go. So anyway, I gave it to Dave. You know the score. Dave's my AI assistant. It's not just AI. I've seen people try to copy me. Man's trained. Very, very clever is our Dave. I trained him for more than a year. He analyses shite like this. He analyses the journalists. He keeps a log of everything they say, etc., etc., etc. So, and this is what Dave says, and this is his exact response. Ah, yes, another Ben Jacobs update. Strap in. See, Dave knows the score, doesn't he? He says, verdict, this is transfer mad libs. If you followed football for more than one January window, there is absolutely nothing here that isn't boilerplate, risk-free, cover every base journalism. Let's translate what he's actually saying. Quote, it all depends on the player. Congratulations, Ben, you've discovered football. Palace want more than £35 million because January is harder. That's been true since about 1997. City might bid now. Arsenal and Liverpool might wait. Everyone wants him. Nobody's doing anything. Every elite club in Europe has made inquiries. Someone somewhere asked how much at some point. Barcelona can't afford wages. Stop the presses, notify the Vatican. Dave, I like that one. Guéhi might stay, play the World Cup, then choose freely. Player with contract could run down contract. Stunning insight. Only a City bid might force movement, unless it doesn't. This is classic Jacobs omnidirectional hedging. Every outcome is covered. He stays. He leaves. January, summer, City, not City. No matter what happens, this article could be pointed back to with a smug, as reported. There are no quotes, no timeline, no indication of talks progressing, no confirmation of bids, no commitment from the player. Just vibes. Club name bingo and the eternal seller's market line dusted off for the 400th time. If you strip this down to its honest core, it's one sentence. Marc Guéhi is good, lots of clubs like him, and nobody has done anything yet. Ben Jacobs isn't reporting events here, he's narrating the possibility of events. It's football astrology, harmless, but don't confuse it with news. If this were any more non-committal, it would come with a swivel chair and a shrug. Now, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand what Dave was on about there. I says, what's this, LOL? And he returned with a laughing emoji, but it's just a sarcastic way of saying he's sitting on the fence so hard, he's basically spinning on it. And the shrug is the universal gesture for maybe, maybe not, don't quote me. Anyway, it's improper Ben Jacobs to English translation, Dunk. Here are all the possibilities. I am attached to none of them. See you after something actually happens. That Ben Jacobs there. Hey, it's funny, isn't he? Sorry, I'm talking to Remy down here. Okay. Anyway, there you go. Ben Jacobs. Who did he get into an argument with? Was it that? It was that silly fucking Newcastle journal, wasn't it, during the summer? Do you remember over Isak? They had a little argument and you didn't credit me. I did not need to credit you. Do you remember? What they're like? They're worse than them Twitter twats, aren't they, Remy? They're worse than them Twitter twats. Right, what time is it? Oh, fuck! I've got to go. Shit! I've really got to go. I've got to be... Oh my God, I've got to pick her up in 10 minutes. I've got about 4 videos to send out. Oh my God, I've got to go. I've got to get the grift in. Thumbs up the video if you liked it. Comment the video if you've got something good to say. What's this a bit? Love heart if you want to support my channel. Thanks. Channel membership, click join. Right, Johnny Squad. Links in the video description if you want to buy one a beer or a coffee. Revolut's my favourite. Just saying, that means I can go for a pint tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? At least I'll die an happy man. Just saying. All right? But I got to go. See you in a bit. All right.